welcome to another live with Exquisite Crochet, me, Mirka. So I've got some news for you. It's been quiet on the channel. However, there has been lots of stuff happening behind the scenes, and I've also been very busy in my private life. So I haven't been in touch much, but now the tide is turning, so we are back. So I've got a few new projects I'm working on, and one of the patterns was recently published. And this is the Old Friendships coaster, which comes with the Old Friendship placemat. If you remember, I've shown you this a couple of lives ago. So this one is now published. It was free download as well. And I made two different versions of the coaster to come with this. So you can either have the one with the same size spike stitch, or experiment a little bit with the size to kind of scale it down. So you've got another one with a small spike stitch, and this pattern is now live on the blog where you can access it for free, and it will be also a free download very soon in next few weeks. Yes, I was going to say next few days, but that pertains kind of to another pattern. So I've got another pattern that I've just finished writing up, and this is for the knitters. So I do knit as well. I've got a few knitting patterns published, mainly blankets, as I love making blankets. Doesn't matter which craft. And this will be this ear warmer. So it is twisted ear warmer. I love making twisted ear warmers, and cables are just my absolute favorites to work. So this is the adult size, and I also graded it for small child size. I was trying to grade it to a smaller size, which was baby, toddler. However, the stitch count and the size wasn't quite working out for the cable, so I've just left it. I'm hoping to have more accessories coming out, and I will try to grade this, because I can appreciate it. Most of the time I just publish in one size, and I know some people, they would love to make the sets for their children, or grandchildren, nieces, nephews. So I will try working on that as well. And then another finished project that is being now written up is this Lana hat. So it is again cabled accessory with double brim ribbing, and you can finish it with a pom-pom if you wish to do so. It is worked flat and then seamed at the end. So even though this is worked in a fingering weight yarn, because this is Tunisian crochet project, it grows really quickly, so you can whip this up in a few evenings. And this one is going to come out not this following week, but the week after. So there's plenty more patterns coming out, and that's it in terms of all the projects that are finished and now being either published or written up. I've got another project that I'm currently working on, and this is this Tunisian crochet in the round. I'm hoping for it to be kind of like a blanket, lap gun, so we'll see how this goes. I was experimenting with the increases and the rate of increases for it to actually sit flat, because I've got it down for squares, for hexagons, octagons. However, I haven't actually done this in a circle, so that's what I've been working on over the last few days. So as I said, even though there hasn't been much going on kind of on the outside, but behind the scenes, as you can see, I've been really busy. So there will be, as I said, there will be a couple of more patterns coming out, and most importantly, this will be free downloads. So watch the space so you get the chance to download the patterns for free. Then you can make them for yourself, for your friends, for your loved ones as well. But now I would suggest for you to let me know what you are working on. Are you still working on some presents for family and friends, or are you kind of over it? I know there has been lots of Black Friday sales floating around. I haven't managed to do anything this year, but I'm hoping to run a sale in the next few weeks. I love to do a really big sale. I usually do 75% off for my subscribers. So if you are not on the mailing list, please go on my blog and subscribe, because this is usually a coupon sale. So unless you have the coupon, and then I do slightly smaller one, which would be maybe 50% for everyone else. So I love to do those sales because I do appreciate that my followers come from a variety of countries. So the price range for my patterns might not be kind of working out well when we take into consideration the conversion rate and so on. So I love to run a few times a year these massive sales that make the patterns available for most folks. And I'm ever so grateful because every time I run the sale, there's lots of patterns that are purchased, so I can see that it is kind of adding value to crocheters. So I love to do that. I love to run those big sales. So I'm going to do one of those before Christmas, where any of the patterns, even I've got small handful of premium patterns that are only available for purchase. So I love to do discounts of those as well. So if you, for example, I had your eye on one of the call projects, which I introduced a couple of weeks ago, which were the shows, Sydney show and then the Keziah show, then you can just wait and wait for your discount code. So it is coming. Right, I think that's all for tonight. It's midnight, so here in the UK. So it's time to wrap up and get some rest before Sunday. Sunday is always very busy in our house. So thank you very much for watching. And as always, leave the comments below. I ask what projects are you working on, and hopefully be able to update you on more happenings with the Exquisite Crochet very soon. I would actually love the live, because it gives me that feeling that I'm closer to people who follow the channel and we can interact a little bit better when I publish content. I do get lovely comments for which I'm really, really grateful, and feedback and suggestions, which I try to kind of take on board. However, running the live feels that we are kind of like closer to each other in a way, other than just me always speaking from one side. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed the rest of your day wherever you are. Be it, oh, hello, hi, wherever you are, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, or deep night, as here in the UK, I really appreciate you, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye bye.